The moment that I would go back to is June 28th, 1998.
That's amazingly specific.
Civic Arena, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. King of the Ring.
That's a good one.
Mankind, Undertaker. Just because, like, no one is expecting that. Okay?
He's dead.
No one is expecting Mankind to be thrown off the cell.
Yeah. Like to start the match.
Like, so that's the thing. Like, they're climbing up, and you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, to start.
The match is going to start on top of that thing. And,
Yeah.
boy, that does not look safe.
Yeah.
Every time they step, it's giving way.
Twing, twing. Yeah, bro. Oh, man.
And then out of nowhere, like, there's no build to it. They weren't, like, hinting that someone might get thrown off.
No, there wasn't even a...
No, there was exactly. Taker just grabs him and goes, here we go.
Yep. Bumps away. Yeah, and
Could
then
you
you
imagine
think he's
being
dead.
in that arena?
Bro, no.
Like,
no,
you would have
just
thought
the dead silence.
You would have
of
thought
like,
you just witnessed a murder.
Yeah. And like, what are they going to do now?
Yeah, like it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Like,
what are they going to talk to me about on Monday?
the stretcher's coming out.
Yeah.
When Terry Funk came out, you're like, okay, this is legit.
Something's in street clothes.
Yes.
You know, he's out there, track pants, sneakers, hat. Yeah. You were like, it's done. This is it. And I was here to witness it. I'm going to save the ticket. Is this the last time I'm seeing Mick Foley?
And then he gets off the stretcher.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah,
get away from me.
Don't touch me.
I'm going to climb back up there. And you see
Yeah.
Undertaker being like, we're going back up?
You got a pretty terrible batting average going up there. I wouldn't do it.
And he's climbing like with one arm, essentially.
Yeah. And then he gets slammed through it. Chair hits him in the mouth, which was the kill shot.
His tooth is coming through his nose.
Yeah. Which for years thought was snot. I thought it was snot the entire time until I've seen the interviews where he's like, no, my tooth kind of shot into my nose. That's gnarly.
Wild.
I hope to never know what that's like, you know? And I had Mick on our show, and of course when you interview Mick, he's got to talk about it. You know, you got to talk about it. And I'm like, I told Mick, you are the embodiment of For the Love of the Game. And like, you don't have to do everything that you did, but you do it for the pop. And he goes, yeah, he talked about almost losing his eye on some thumbtacks. And he was like, I could lose an eye, but think of the pop. That's insane. Like, you don't have to, but he did it for us. That's why he's a wrestling god.
In sports, they always say you're only as good as your last game, right?
Yeah.
You're only as good as your last match in wrestling. But then I think of like Mick Foley, and that was 27 years ago.
Dude.
And we're still talking about it so passionately.
Yeah, he said, you know, he doesn't have the ability that, you know, The Rock or, you know, like athleticism or whatever that any of the other stars had. So he said what he was looking for was moments. I'm gonna have the moment, you know, the moment that you're talking about in the car on the ride home, you know, and that right there is everything that we know Mick Foley to be, and we are still talking about that moment. And when I show people who are new to wrestling that moment, they're like, how old were you? And I'm like, don't worry about that. Just pay attention to what I'm showing you. And he's fine, and he's funny, and he dresses up as Santa. This dude went on to live a great life. You know? That's wrestling, man.